We have arrived. We have arrived. The Organic Theater's first annual 24-hour playwriting festival. After 12 hours of writing, 12 hours of rehearsing, recording, and editing, we're here. We're finally here. And I'm so happy. The only word that comes to mind when thinking about the conception of the Playwriting Festival, of organic theater as a whole, is community. Before organic even began, when it was just a thought way back in the back of my mind, the advice I got was to look for a community. To don't do this alone. Look for a community. And I did. I found 8 wonderful individuals who hopped on the mission of the Organic Theater. And then we released our Indiegogo page, and I discovered an even bigger community. A family of friends, of loved ones who see our passion and want to join and want to support us a little bit more. And now, you all get to experience an even bigger community. With 6 directors, 6 writers, and 18 actors from coast to coast. I mean, for crying out loud, one of our directors is working from Iran. Iran. That's the biggest community I've ever been a part of. And it's one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen. I want to say thank you to everyone out there, everyone watching this, everyone who supported this, everyone who was a part of this. Thank you. You all have reminded me that even during a scary time like 2020, there are still gems of light that we can find along the way that makes this whole journey just a little bit more enjoyable. So thank you for your light, for your joy, for your art. Now, without further ado, I present to you the Organic Theatre LLC's first annual 24-hour playwriting festival.
Hello, and welcome to the Organic Theatre's first annual 24-hour playwriting festival. We are so excited that you are all able to join us this evening. This content will remain on YouTube after the event, so please feel free to tell your friends and family about what you have seen, and hit the like and subscribe button to enjoy more of our content. If you would like to join the organic community, visit our website or our Indiegogo page. Both links are in the description down below. At this point, we ask that you sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Dang, Molly, what is with you this morning?
Me? Nothing.
Okay, have you seen Kevin?
Oh, why?
Well, he hasn't showed up since he left the house last night.
Wait, what? Are you sure?
Yeah, do you think I'd be hounding you all morning if I wasn't sure?
I don't understand.
I can't get into all of it right now. All I know is that my husband is missing.
Go on.
Okay, I mean, I kind of feel bad about it now. So you know how much I love cleanliness. And as usual, he had a pile of dirty laundry all over the floor.
Serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Did you contact the authorities?
Yes, but they say it's my fault. That's why I need your help.
What you reading?
Nothing that'll interest you.
Try me.
Babe, please just let me finish this. It's literally the last chapter.
Oh, the more you resist me, the sexier you get.
Yeah, that's because you're sick.
Hey now, you know it's not nice to speak of the ill that way.
Uh-huh.
So
Do you really not have anything else you can be doing?
I'll get to it later.
Can you turn that sound down, please?
Yes. So tell me about this one.
Oh my God, if I ever get to finish it, I will.
But I mean, like, what is it this time? Is it science fiction, magical realism?
A little bit of both.
Ooh, so like aliens meeting ghosts and shit.
Oh my God, Kevin.
What, babe? Oh, no, you just are adorable.
Do me a favor.
Mm.
Leave me alone.
Got it. Yeah.
Finally. What now? What do you need? Kevin, you really are such an idiot. Ah!
Rough night.
Yes.
I'm here in front of you.
Okay, Kevin, I'll give it to you. You really got me this time.
Oh, about Kevin. I should probably tell you, we took him.
Kev, okay, you really, really committed to this character. I tell you, these acting classes that you're taking are really paying off.
Was I not clear? We took him.
Okay, you know what? I'm done playing around.
Calm down. We do not wish to harm you.
Okay. Why? What are you?
I'm a thought that goes by the name of formless being. I'm here because we detected an abnormality. Normally, we don't make house calls, but we need to assess the situation fully. I have to say, it's really a mess in here.
Okay, that's his.
It's already noted. Sit down, will you? So tell me, what would you like us to do with him?
Well, where is he?
He's in the holding space. Don't worry, he's in good hands for now, eating pounds of greasy buffalo wings. You know, the ones you won't let him have in the house. We ask each of our guests what their biggest desire is, and, well, that's all he wanted. Odd, but uniquely specific.
Look, I'm not opposed to
We have
him.
very sensitive bullshit radars. Save your breath. Now to the task at hand, there are two options. Keep or destroy.
I mean, he gets on my nerves, but I do love him.
Uh-huh.
Look, please, don't harm him.
We don't harm anyone. Not even the most annoying of ones. If you choose to destroy him, we will simply use an antimatter laser gun. Within seconds, he will be obliterated. No pain, no mess, no more fuss.
Oh,
So,
I'm thinking.
we don't have all evening. There are plenty of other cases I need to address before I clock out for the day.
Is it possible for me to see him?
Of course, that can be easily arranged.
Oh, I feel like a king.
Aw, look at him. Poor fellow seems to really be enjoying himself.
Yep, he looks quite happy.
Wouldn't you look at that? Time flies when you're helping people with major life or death decisions. You have until morning to decide. Keep or destroy. Our mission is complete.
Oh, well done.
He ate it up like those buffalo wings.
So, what did she decide?
Seems to be leaning towards destroy.
Oh,
Dude, what did you expect?
I just, wish she loved me as much as I do her. Marriage is complicated.
You deserve better.
Oh. Oh.
Who knows? Maybe she still does. Maybe all she needs is space. You know, a holding space. We all need that sometimes.
I hope you're right.
I'm just gonna make a list. Just make a list. Okay, pros and cons. Pros, the beard, obviously. Cons, he's very messy. Pros, we were long distance, so we have a really strong foundation. Cons, he's profoundly annoying. Pros, my mom loves him. Also kind of a con though, my mom loves him. He's a great dancer. He's really sweet. He's super funny. Okay. Seriously. Your sister really outdid herself this time.
It's important to indulge her. Keep her in the loop. She's on a scientist wizard type of kick right now. I just hate making her feel like something is always wrong with her.
Yeah, I know.
Well, this one time, her wild idea actually comes useful.
Hmm.
Are you out to destroy me?
Maybe.
Do me a favor.
Okay, sure.
Call her and act like you don't know.
Wouldn't that just add to the delusion?
In her holding space, she wants to feel included.
Okay. Anything else?
No? You?
Yeah, come home, Kev.
Okay, I'm going to start the lead out from the ad, and then it will go straight into you two.
Yeah, sure. That works. It works. That works.
Great. And live in 5, 4. You're listening to Bitch Talk on the Jesus, Mary, and Broseph Podcast Network, where podcasting is our religion. Now back to Alex and Akio.
Thanks, Mike. Welcome back to Bitch Talk. We're my buddy Akito and I bitch about every movie, every bitch, and everything that makes your dating life harder. And then Hugh Hefner in the speed up. Now, going to come right out and say it. I don't understand this Bechdel test thing.
Oh God, thank you. I was the only one.
For those of you who have never heard of it, the Bechdel test was developed by Alison Bechdel as a test for
God, what a babe.
Oh yeah, just a piece of media, right? She has that sexy Rachel Maddow thing going on. It's
I think that would be my ultimate threesome, bro.
I totally agree. You get Rachel Maddow, right?
Oh yeah.
And we're in the you're in the MSNBC studio. She's wearing that blazer,
Hot. That is a lot to begin with, sir.
And I'll let you sit with that for a minute. Anyway, Bechdel wrote the comic strip where she devised this test for a piece of media. So you have to have 2 women already.
Yeah.
A good time, if you ask me. Right, Kill?
You're talking Thelma and Louise. I'm seeing fried green tomatoes. Little Women.
Yes, and Greta Gerwig shit. There have to be 2 women, named women, like Mary Jo or Eloise, some shit.
Right. It can't just be Skank number 1 and her sister Skank number 2.
Exactly. So I was talking to this girl, and we were planning to watch a movie.
Watch a movie or watch a movie?
We're in quarantine. Akil, come on.
Okay, you're right, my bad. Get excited.
Bro biz before COVID, We're all horny,
True.
but I'm not gonna risk it. If it kills my biscuit, you feel?
I feel you, bro. I do. You're planning to watch a movie.
Stop. Akio, I'm getting some weird feedback on your audio, man. Where are you?
Just like in my closet where I usually record. Weird feedback?
Yeah, let me see if it's my headphones or something. Hold on.
Alex, this isn't going to work.
Mike doesn't suspect a thing.
He can hear you. You're the weird feedback. I'm going to find out that I am literally in your closet.
Relax. I'll just be quieter.
You're incapable of being quiet. I just don't know how long I can keep up this charade.
Okay, we'll see where we land after quarantine. For now, let's just keep acting normal. Mike!
Hey!
There you are. Hi.
Here I am. I think it was the headphones, so let's try it with these. The levels were just so off.
Can't have your levels off, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, let's take it back from you were watching a movie with some chick, right?
Right. All right. So I wanted to watch a movie with her, but this chick was like, it has to pass the Bechdel test.
Typical. But like, is that maybe sexy?
What do you mean?
I mean, isn't it kind of sexy that this person, right,
Who's a woman?
for sure, this woman felt so inclined to make sure the media she consumed reflected her own life experiences.
Cut! Akio, where are you going with this man?
I'm just saying that, like, the Bechdel test is important whether you're a bro or a hoe.
Guys, the studio specifically wanted this episode to be about how to hook up in quarantine. We reached #1 last week only because we had Bella Thorne to announce her OnlyFans. We got to keep that momentum going, you know?
Sure.
No doubt.
Like, let's lean into this. Lean into the raunch.
Lean in!
Sheryl Sandberg.
Oh, God. Poor Sheryl Sandberg, man. I can't.
When
I can't.
her husband died on the treadmill.
What a way to go, man. Seriously.
It could have been me, actually, you know?
Are you two okay?
Yes. It's just, Michael, this Bechdel test has got me thinking about brand. We sit down each week and we talk about how to get bitches, right? But what if we're the bitches?
Nah, Akil, don't do this.
What?
I can't do this anymore. You and I both read Bell Hooks this summer. You know she was
don't tell him that.
Who's Bell Hooks?
She's a feminist scholar who changes lives. She changed mine, man.
Do you need a break? Because I have to produce Bitch Please 3.
Alex, tell him.
No.
Or I will.
Mm-mm.
I'm quitting the show.
Bitch what?
I'm the bitch who wanted to watch a movie that passed the Bechdel test.
You were that bitch?
I have always been that bitch. And I'm not going to be in the closet anymore.
You're gay?
No. He's been radicalized by me. Akil quarantined with my family, and I was a woman gender studies professor, so he found her books.
No. Akio, no.
Yes. It wasn't just Bell Hooks. It was Audre Lorde and Andrea Dworkin. It started with the second sex. But then I just couldn't stop. And then Alex and I, we watched Mona Lisa smile with his mom. And we loved it.
You didn't.
Yeah, we
did.
Greta Gerwig.
Lady Bird.
And Little Women.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's time, Mike, for bitch talk to be talking about these bitches? Maybe even to those bitches. Those bitches deserve to speak for themselves, man.
I can't believe you fell into this trap. And the Rachel Maddow thing at the beginning, that was
a real sexual fantasy, but also I appreciate her insight and intellectual capacities in democracy. It's
Jesus, Mary, and Broseph.
Hey, Aunt Tay. Just couldn't wait to see me in person, huh?
I wanted to check in while you were on your way down. See how my favorite nephew's holding up on the journey.
Yeah, it's just a train ride. Nothing to write home about, really. I'm surprised your call went through, though. The signal's been super spotty this whole trip.
Well, I guess I'm just lucky then.
Yeah, it must be. My phone can't get through to anything either. Even my emails won't load.
No need to worry about that now. Your business has no business getting involved where you're going. I do make myself laugh sometimes.
It's good to see you haven't changed, Aunt Tay. God, it's been a while, hasn't it? I can't even remember the last time I saw you.
You were still pretty young last time, honey. About 13, maybe?
Wow, really? That long ago?
Quite some time.
Jeez, I can hardly believe it. I feel like you haven't aged a day.
Yeah, that's very sweet of you, Ivan.
I mean it. You look exactly like I remember. 13, really? How come it's been that long? Did you and Mom have a falling out or something? I feel like I would remember that. 13 isn't really the blurring memories stage of childhood.
Your mother had her reasons, and you had yours. Don't trouble yourself with the details.
But
good evening, passengers. I hope your journey has been smooth so far. We'll be coming around to check your tickets soon.
now, where did I put that? I could have sworn I just had the damn thing.
Try not to get yourself so worked up, dear.
Tay, I'm not about to get kicked off this train for a missing ticket. I've already been on here for God knows how long.
Do you know how long?
What was that?
I didn't say anything.
I could have sworn I heard something.
Do you know how long you've been on this train?
Okay, I definitely heard it this time. Maybe it's over the loudspeakers in the train?
I'm sure it's nothing to fret about.
Yeah, if only I could find this ticket.
Did you check your pocket?
Yes, Aunt Tay, I checked my pocket.
Check again. No, the left.
That's strange. Where did this come from?
Lovely. You found your ticket.
My ticket?
A reminder for all passengers on board that tickets are given in an environmentally friendly token form on our lines. We will collect your coin shortly.
Right. How could I forget? They gave this to me at the train station. Weird. What kind of train uses a coin for a ticket? I feel like that's the sort of thing you don't forget. My memory hasn't been the best today.
Do you remember where you're going?
You know, a nice part about a traditional ticket is you have the destination on it. You know where you're going.
You're coming to see me, Ivan.
No, I know that, but...
Do you remember?
God, now I'm not even sure where I'm headed.
To see?
Yeah, to see you, I know, but where? Am I even on the right fucking train?
You are exactly where you're supposed to be, Ivan.
Yeah, and where the fuck is that supposed to be?
Ivan, calm down, honey. You're on the right train.
You're exactly where you're supposed to be.
Right. Right. I'm on the right train. I'm sorry. I'm not sure why everything's so mixed up right now. I just haven't been feeling like myself, I guess.
It's okay, sweetheart. Everything will be all right when you get here. You can rest up.
Yeah, that must be it. I just haven't been getting enough rest recently with everything going on at work.
What's been going on at work?
Oh, geez, it's a mess. We lost most of our files recently, and trying to piece everything together has been an absolute disaster.
What happened to the files, Ivan?
What happened to the files, hon?
They,
Do you remember?
No, I haven't the foggiest idea how.
The smokiest.
You'd think I'd remember something like that.
I'm sure you'll think of it.
Yeah. Maybe it's not that important anyways. Why should it matter how the files got destroyed? All it means is more work for us.
But it does matter.
You'll think of it. I know you will.
You know it matters.
Aunt Tay, why did you call me?
What do you mean, sweetheart?
I mean, you knew I was on my way already. Why not just wait?
I didn't want you to do this alone.
Do what alone? Take a train? What's the big deal here? I know you haven't seen me since I was a kid, but certainly you know I am perfectly capable of taking public transit.
It's a long trip. And you said it yourself. You haven't been thinking straight recently. I wanted to help.
Yeah, but how would you know that?
How long has it been? Think, Ivan.
When was the last time we'd even talked? I couldn't tell you if I tried. I don't even remember planning this trip.
Ivan?
I haven't heard from you in decades. Why am I coming to see you now, Tay? Why haven't we spoken in years?
You know I wanted to, Ivan.
Remember.
I would have if I could.
But you couldn't.
Why couldn't she?
You couldn't because the last time I saw you, I was 13.
Keep going.
Good evening, passengers. It seems as though we'll arrive at our destination shortly.
I was at your funeral. That's why I haven't seen you since.
You're not coming to visit me, sweetheart.
We're going to stay. No, I can't be. I can't, right? There's nothing wrong with me.
What happened to the files, hun?
I already told you I hadn't the foggiest.
The smokiest.
You know that isn't true, sweetheart.
Remember.
I don't want to.
Good evening, passenger. You're approaching your final stop.
I know it's not what you want, but you remember. You know you do.
What happened to the files, Ivan?
They burned.
But that's not all, is it?
No.
What else burned?
I don't know.
But you do know, Ivan.
I don't know. I wasn't even there.
But you were, honey.
What else burned?
I did. I did. I fell asleep at my desk, and everything burned.
I am so sorry, dear.
This is why you called. So it wouldn't be a surprise, so I wouldn't be alone.
No one should go through this alone.
So that's it then? Nothing I can do now?
I'm afraid not. I've looked forward to seeing you again for so long. I never expected it would be so soon, though.
Me neither.
I've missed you.
I've missed you too, Aunt Tay.
Good evening, Ivan. We've arrived at your destination. Please exit the train car carefully.
I'll meet you on the platform, all right?
Okay. I'll see you soon.
Thank you for traveling with us, and we hope you enjoy your stay.
Three people sit at a small round dinner table with a plate of fries between them. The plate is sectioned into fourths with a different kind of fry in each section. William Shakespeare, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and Lee Everyman size each other up like they are playing a game of poker. The ultimate question on everyone's mind is, which is the most superior fry of all time?
Well, can't call you well. What I'm trying to figure out is what exactly does a man from 16th century know about French fries?
First, those are chips. There's nothing French about them. Secondly, good man, I'm English. What don't I know about potatoes?
Touche.
And again with the French.
I'm sorry. That's a sore spot for you?
Not so.
It's okay if it is. You're among friends, Will.
Friends? You're a rival playwright. And you, well, I don't know what you are. What are you doing here?
I'm a fan. Like, a huge fan. A stan fan, if you will. Or a fan stan. Either way, you two are my faves. Up top. Yay! Go Writers.
Are you an author as well?
Me? No. I'm not cut out for it.
Well, come on. I'm sure you have written something. A short story in grad school.
A sonnet to your first love.
We'll freestyle about your grad school bully.
A monologue about the arc of history in your life.
No, I don't write. I don't create. I'm just a fan.
What do you mean by that? You don't seem to be an inanimate object.
Right. That's not in your lexicon yet. Fan, short for fanatic.
You're a fanatic?
No, I'm not like drinking your bathwater or anything.
My bathwater?
Not. God, this keeps getting more awkward the more I talk. I'm not talking.
You want me to take over? Well, okay. So by fan, it just means that they like your work. Maybe even see it a few times and talk about it with their friends.
Seems reasonable. The patron of sorts.
Exactly.
Now, what of a stan fan?
Oh, well, there was this music video.
Music? Video?
Yeah, the performance. We're a fan. Well, it's probably one of the best hip hop songs of all times.
More matter, less art.
Look, I find your work really impressive. It connects with me, oddly enough, and I enjoy seeing it.
Oh, thank you very much. Now, why did you have such a hard time explaining that?
Well, sometimes I go very excited. I shut off in my mouth.
I know the feeling. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yay!
Oh my God.
What is this wonder?
What?
These are chips of glory.
What he says.
They're just fries. I can make more if you want.
You did this?
Yeah.
You made all these fries?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. You're the most celebrated playwright of all time, and you might be the most famous playwright of this time. I just like to cook.
Don't you know how incredible that is?
Plenty of people like to cook.
Well, plenty of people love to write.
And act and sing and make people merry.
What are you getting at?
Why did you make French fries? Why did you make us, people who you are big fans of, fries?
Everyone loves fries, but everyone loves different types of fries. So you have curly fries, sweet potato fries, thick and wavy fries, and waffle fries. and various condiments, salt, vinegar, Old Bay, and Parmesan.
But why did you make us fries?
Have you guys ever made fries? Either of you?
Can't say that I have.
Nope.
Oh, well, my mom used to make fries. Not all the time, but when she did, it was a special occasion. She would get the best potatoes and peel them, slice them, soak them in water, and fry them up. I always helped her, but as I got older, I could help more. I went from washing potatoes to a little peeling to some chopping, and then she finally let me in front of the stove with the hot grease. Whenever I make fries, I think of those moments. It's special.
And you say you're not a writer?
I'm not.
Well, take it from the greatest writer of all time and the coolest writer of now. That, my friend, was poetry.
It's just something that happened while I was growing up.
That's literally the plot of my first Broadway musical. A bunch of things that happened to me and friends and family as I was growing up. People I knew, places I loved. What do you think creativity is?
I don't know, something you're born with? Stardust from the heavens that invades your dreams? The muses from Hercules?
The thing I could do if that girl was behind me.
Aye.
So, it's not magic.
No, it is. But not the way you think. It's just like your fries. You have your recipe, your skill, hard work, and labor. Mix it with a little love and
Magic. Enough to rival Puck and all the Fae of Avalon.
speaking of which, how did we get here?
Here?
Yeah, here. Like, I mean, you are dead.
Pardon?
Yeah, you've been dead for a couple of 100 years now.
And you're Italian.
Hardly. I'm Latin.
Lin-Manuel, Will, focus. I know it's strange, but you've both been brought here to settle the great fry debate of 2020. Time and space have been bent so that the three of the greatest minds could come together and do a massive cultural reset for the year. Probably the last 10 years.
3 of the greatest mind, you said?
Did I say 3?
I believe you did.
2, I meant 2. You 2.
You lie very poorly.
What he said.
Okay, so cultural reset. I'm a scientist, and 2020, it sucks. Like, from the beginning, it sucks. And so me and my colleagues figured out that there was a way to hit the cultural reset button, sort of like a video game. We could start over and do it better. So we found a way to grab you two because your cultural experiences span hundreds of years, and you're different enough that so many people can relate into your collective imagination.
But?
Like you said in Hamilton, you've got to include women in the sequel. And my boss thought that women that you wrote and the women that you wrote were enough, so that women were covered without actually being present in the great debate.
Who did you replace?
Oh my God. When I left, they were deciding on H.P. Lovecraft or Christopher Columbus.
Well, I'm glad we got you.
This entire thing was supposed to be different. The debate is actually between fast food chains, McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's.
So you change the rules and plans. Are you sure you're not the cultural reset?
What?
Well, not to flatter myself, but I've already changed the world. Dead or not, I know my work.
We're still living the same. I'm not Oprah, but I like to think I've changed something already. I think it's your turn.
Me? No, I'm just an average mind who took a risk.
That's what we all are. Here's the world. What do you have to say?
Hi. Hi, everyone. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to say here, but I want to let you know that there's hope. That's why I love these writers. Shakespeare wrote of pain, disease, and war, but also love, hope, and sacrifice. Lin-Manuel Miranda's music makes me want to get up and dance, but also believe that there's a future where we can all be celebrated for who we are without fear. And if this is my moment to tell some truths that I've learned, I've learned that art isn't what we do in every day. From talking to a loved one, to watering some plants, to making fries. I've learned it's most important to celebrate each other while we have the opportunity. Finally, I learned that extraordinary things can be achieved by ordinary people who take a risk to do some good in the world. And I hope you learned something too. Oh, and curly fries are the best fries. Fight me.
Cultural reset begun.
You're not supposed to do that.
Gonna tell on me?
Just saying. No non-company material here.
Yeah, but this book is so good. I'm almost done. Don't tell.
I'm not going to tell. I've never told before.
You probably should have.
True enough. Shouldn't you be checking the newcomers in?
There was just one at the last stop. We're good.
Just one?
Weird, right? Should have been more, seems like.
I guess that's a good thing.
Sure, just makes my job less interesting.
I'd say tell me about it, but you have 1,500 times.
I sound so boring when you put it that way.
I would never say such a thing.
Want to hear something dumb?
I'm talking to you, aren't I?
Okay, rude.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, tell me something dumb.
Nope, you lost your chance.
Hello?
Might not be a good idea.
It'll be fine. There's just one today. All alone.
Poor thing.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Sorry, I couldn't find anyone to talk to, and I have some questions. There was no one around. I thought there might be someone I could ask.
That would be me. I'm sorry about that. Up here on official train business.
Hi.
Hi, can I help you? I'm the conductor. We met earlier.
We did?
We did. Don't you remember? I took your ticket.
No, I don't. I'm not supposed to be on this train. I think I got on at the wrong stop. Maybe. I actually don't. I don't actually remember where I'm supposed to be going. Do you have my ticket? I can't find the...
If you are on this train, you're meant to be here. No one rides this train if they aren't meant to be here.
She would never let.
Time of death? What does this mean?
4:16 a.m.
I can read. Thanks. What does it mean? Is this a Halloween thing? It's June.
It's October.
But it's not a Halloween thing. It would be a good trick, though, if it were.
It isn't funny.
See, he doesn't think you're funny either.
Okay. Well, I'm hilarious, so...
Sorry. What's going on?
It's Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday is when we leave.
It's always Wednesday.
We tried to get it to be other days, but it never quite works. It was almost Friday once.
Yeah.
God, what was it? Decades ago now?
Oh my gosh. The 60s, I think.
18 or 19?
18.
Feels like yesterday.
Oh yeah, I know.
Too bad we couldn't get it to be Friday though. I love Fridays. Has it been Friday?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but what are you talking about?
Fridays.
More or less.
I thought you said it was Wednesday.
It is.
It's always Wednesday.
Is there someone else that I can talk to that might be able to actually, help me out? I'm just trying to figure out where I am and how I got here.
Sorry, there's no one else. We're it.
More or less.
Are you guys doing a bit?
See, he thinks we're funny.
Dear.
That's not quite what I meant.
Listen, do you know where you are?
No. I told you. No, I just woke up this morning. I wasn't feeling well last night, and I thought, okay, I'll go to the doctor in the morning. I'll stop putting it off, and I'll go. I had terrible nightmares all night. Weird ones, I mean. I've always had nightmares. I've woken up screaming before, but not like this. This was different. I could feel it. I felt it even when I woke up. I feel it now.
That happens sometimes.
Can you both stop talking to me like I'm supposed to be in on some kind of secret? I don't know where I am. I'm fucking scared, okay? Can you just quit it and help me out? I just want to go home.
Sweetheart, you're dead. You died.
I'm going to take you to the next place.
I'm not dead.
Okay.
I'm not.
I said okay.
Well, you didn't mean it.
Okay.
Allison, stop antagonizing.
I can't be dead. Because, one, that's ridiculous. And two, it's not my time. I'm not ready. I have things to do. I have so many things to do. I have places to go. I'm supposed to fly out next week to see my sister's baby.
Everybody has more left to do. No one leaves having done everything, been everywhere. It's okay.
It is not okay. Take me back. Can't you turn around?
It's a train.
I'm afraid that isn't possible.
How can you be so cold? I'm dead, apparently. And you can't even quite answer a question without making fun of me. This isn't a joke. I'm not a joke.
It doesn't matter how badly you want something if it isn't possible.
But
Do you really think you're the first person to come in here begging us to turn around because they have someone to see one last time, to say goodbye, to see the world, to just get better, to ask for one more little chance? Do you think you're the first?
Hey. Come on.
Even if we could turn the train around, we couldn't. It doesn't work like that.
But I'm not ready. I need to go home. I have to. I have to feed my cat.
Your cat will be fine. Hey!
What's going on here? Stop that! What are you doing?
Stop! Hey!
I'm not going. Turn this train around. We have to go back. I have to go back. Do you hear me? I have to go back.
You could have killed someone.
Well, maybe not technically kill somebody,
shut up. It's a phrase. You know what I mean.
Please. Please. Just this once.
We can't.
You're okay. I promise. It's so much better here. So much more peaceful. You can just have quiet. No racing thoughts. No sadness. No fear. Just peace. Quiet. There. Did you ever feel peace?
I don't know.
It's pretty great.
You're going to start feeling better soon. I promise.
Am I going to forget?
Of course not. That's not how the story goes sometimes, isn't it? But it isn't true. You will always remember every single moment.
Even the bad ones?
Even the bad ones. But they don't hurt. Not in the same way. You'll just remember them as part of the story.
I'm scared.
You won't be for long. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Let me walk you back to your room. You can rest. You'll feel better.
Can I ride with you for a while? I don't want to be alone. Not yet.
Of course.
When I was a kid, I used to love trains. My parents used to take me to all these old museums around town, railroad museums, you know, with all these old locomotives, real old school stuff. I remember thinking, this is magical. They're not alive, but they are. They breathe. They purr. They get you so quickly from one place to the next. I thought I'd grow up to be a conductor. My mom got me one of those hats. I wore it every day. So one day, I guess I left it somewhere. And I cried and cried. She got me another one, I think. But it wasn't the same. It was so sad. It was the first real big sadness I'd ever felt. My mom put me on a train ride a week or two later, just to show me that I could still ride a train. I could still be a conductor or an engineer one day, even without the hat. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Maybe this means I'll get to see my mom again.
Hey, do you want to learn how to drive this old thing?
Sorry, I couldn't get away. Who's the kid?
Hopper, this is Dean. He's new to the cause, but I've known him for a long time.
Well, hell. Warm welcome, kid. You're fighting a good fight.
I mean...
Dean's going to give us a hand with the... Dean's going to give us a hand tonight.
First time on an outside directive?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
Military training, tactical recon? No? Law enforcement then? Former cop?
I work in IT. Systems management? It sounds boring, I know, but...
He understands the risks?
He understands what's at stake.
Actually, Catherine, you didn't...
Seems like every new recruit just shows up younger and younger. So how many, kid?
Huh?
How many you saddled with? 1, 2? You're young, but multiples sure do seem to be multiplying these days. I know I don't have to tell you that, Catherine. So what, 3 max? Not 4. Catherine, tell me the kid doesn't have 4 in his back.
4?
Shriekers, glue noses, double-sided brown fountains, whatever you downtown folk are calling them these days.
I live on the west side.
Todd's, kid, Todd's. Jeez, you must be no more than 25, 26 months in. I know that dazed, slack-jaw zombie look. I've seen it too many times. Potty fatigue. That's what we call it in the Midtown anyway.
Oh! Babies! You mean, yeah. So, my wife, Diana, and I just found out we're expecting. Well, not just, but we've still got a ways to go till a baby, but we're getting there. Should be the size of a lemon by the end of the month. Or wait, a kiwi? Well, a fruit that's bigger than a grape but smaller than a lemon anyway.
Catherine, is this a bucking joke?
Now, just hang on, Hopper. Let me explain.
The punchline? Because if I remember correctly, jokes are supposed to have a mother-bumping punchline.
Hopper, Dean is a senior systems management ninja for Kapui, which he was offered after he finished up 18 months as a senior engineer for Skylink. He has knowledge of the entire neural network.
And the blissful ignorance of any parent pre-terrible twos. I knew those eyes looked too bright, too naive, too well rested. Let me guess. Right before you hopped onto this meeting, you were posting photos of baby shower gifts to your something between a kiwi and a lemon's personal Instagram account and adding captions in its voice like, "Love my new baby potty seat from Aunt Kiki. 2 years is a long wait, but she already knows my style. Hashtag bestest auntie ever."
Well, we're not having the baby shower till after
the virtual cocktail hour and live stream gender reveal.
Well, it makes more sense.
Catherine, I'm out. Call me when you got a real ally, okay?
Hopper, wait.
You're risking the entire operation.
Hopper, he
has access to the server? Great. Yeah. He also probably has mommy blogosphere notifications turned on for text and email. If he hasn't already started his own, he'll probably start one right now. The first posting exposing our entire operation.
He's not like that.
He's a stranger.
He's my brother, okay? I'm telling you, we can trust him, and we need him.
Does he even understand the situation? Like, really understand the situation? Because I raised 4 kids back in the early 80s, and I was a super hands-on grandpa, even pre-COVID. And if you'd asked me in March 2020, when I was getting myself into agreeing to watch the babes while my kids and their spouses went to work, if I had any idea it would be like this, what it would become, I'd take a time machine back to the mid-90s and encourage all 4 of them to drop out of medical school and pursue literally anything else non-essential.
Okay, fine. Let's be real. He doesn't. He obviously doesn't get it, but he will. And he trusts me. He trusts me enough to help us stop this runaway train before he ever has to get on.
You mean having kids?
Having Todds. Kids are one thing. Babies are one thing. Todds, in this day and age, there's something you can't even imagine.
But seriously, come on.
He's right, Dean.
What?
Dean, he's right.
Hey, wait though. Are you doing okay? I mean, I know it's a lot. You know I see Penelope and the twins all the time. I am not doubting they're a lot of work, but you're the most logical person I know. You know this too shall pass better than anyone on earth. You run a 501c3 emergency response foundation. Like, come on. You've got this. 3 toddlers are allowed, but you're handling famines, natural disasters, all kinds of crazy, chaotic, stressful situations on the reg.
Actually, I'm not.
What?
It's been about 2 months now. I didn't want to say anything. And don't tell Dad, please. You know his blood pressure.
Blood pressure, yeah, I know. I'll keep it between us, don't worry. But you're gonna go back, right? I mean, eventually? Or something similar with a different company when you're ready.
I can't, Dean.
You love what you do. And of course, a 3-year-old, 2-year-old twins are a lot. Maybe not personally from experience yet, but I can still understand and that it's a lot. Everyone can. Hey, listen, Kay. It could be a 10-year leave of absence and they will welcome you back with open arms and a collective sigh of relief. I know it.
I was terminated, Dean. They fired me.
For what?
Just cause. I mean, if you consider just cause blanking on my opening remarks 5 minutes into the virtual gala fundraiser for tsunami emergency relief and just repeating the Paw Patrol pledge over and over again like a malfunctioning robot until I stepped on a mega block and totally snapped, which most people do.
I'm sure it wasn't that bad.
Maybe not. See, I actually don't remember anything after that besides telling our founder that if he says one word about how little ones can be a handful, I find out where he lives, drag him back here, bend him over the timeout chair, and shove an organic leak from our junior nutrients meal kit so far up his ass it puree itself and come out his nose like a Play-Doh fun factory. That's about when they booed me from the Zoom.
Okay, fair. That is definitely bad. But look, maybe it's for the best, like a blessing in disguise. It does sound like you could use more time with your kids and yourself.
For sure, for sure. Except now I'm pretty busy hawking cheap athleisure hoodies on Facebook for an MLM I got wrapped up in. And not because they target stay-at-home moms who are understandably hungry for a sense of purpose and a bit of independent income, which they do.
Which they do.
But because I was so exhausted during Mommy and Me virtual yoga. Penelope slid down my back like a slip and slide, basically donkey punched me in the back of the head with her foot. And I was so busy trying to get the twins caught up on vocab in time for Thursday's Milk and Mandarin Early Language Education Tea Party on Zoom, I didn't realize I was concussed for about 3 days. MLMs seem like a great idea when you have 12% brain function.
My God, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize.
Of course you didn't realize. You're still living in the fantasy land of Instagram posts and what to expect articles. You don't know what it's like. You won't know what it's like until, for what, 2 more years? You think a baby is stressful, kid? You just wait for the day that your Todd's motor skills are developed enough to hold a calligraphy bath crayon. See, that's when the real shoot storm begins. It's only the beginning, kid.
Is it because of COVID? I mean, not like toddlers were a piece of cake a couple of years ago, but this seems different, like a lot.
Don't you listen, kid? This started long before COVID. I mean, they started planting the seeds for this in what, early 2000s?
Early to mid 2000s, I'd say.
Toddlers have never been easy to raise, not since the dawn of time, but nowadays these tots are something else, something different. First, it started with the wellness wave of healthy snacks and organic everything, which actually I'm not opposed to.
Which I'm not opposed to.
Then came toddler yoga, which I'll be the first to say is, honestly, is pretty cute.
It is.
But then it just kept coming. French tutors for 2-year-olds, educational tactile play groups on the weekend, string orchestral immersion before bedtime, ancient naval strategy and history during bath time, Tiny Tots flamenco classes, creative cooking classes with pretend wooden fun food to get a jump on developing their imagination and nutritional fluency within a culinary construct. See, kid, like an avalanche that never stops, never even slows, but just gets bigger and faster with every passing moment.
Open dialogue.
You mean like asking a kid why they're upset when they're upset?
I mean, like having to politely ask the Todd why he's hitting you in the face with a Fisher-Price golf club, explore why he's feeling the way he's feeling, that is leading him to hit you in the face with a Fisher-Price golf club, and explaining that it hurts Cramp's feelings, and face when he hits you in the face with a plastic Fisher-Price golf club, all the while he's hitting you in the face with a plastic Fisher-Price golf club. I've seen it mentioned in a few articles so far.
Blogs.
Okay, blogs. Sorry.
Dean, you have to listen to me. It's bad. Really bad. It's too much. It's too constant. It's not a sustainable standard.
It's not an attainable standard. There's no way to keep up. When they're learning basic Mandarin, you're learning basic Mandarin.
And see, the wheels were set in motion a decade ago. But the pandemic was just the perfect opportunity to catapult mommy culture into another stratosphere. Exponential momentum, like an asteroid hurling towards the Earth faster and faster with every passing light year.
Which is why they must be stopped. And we're running out of time. My contact inside the server building only has a 3-minute window to lower the firewalls before they come back up. And we're T-2 to that window opening.
Wait. I totally get what you're saying here. But what do you mean stopped? Like, what exactly are we doing here? I mean, Catherine knows. I could hack the Pentagon if I had to, but what exactly are we talking about here?
Eliminating the problem.
You want to off the Tots?
What? No. God, no. Are you crazy? We love our Tods. They're our Tods.
And either way, the Tods aren't the problem. Yes, by nature, they're demanding and needy and often gross in more than one way, but they're helpless and they're no more in control than we are. We need to stop the mommy blogs.
After Skylink went live, the AI located and redistributed all related topic threads to centralized servers. Something about streamlining metadata. But that means all the mommy blogs, vlogs, strogs.
They're new. Don't worry about it.
Are all connected to one single centralized brain. And if we short circuit the brain,
we will kill the entire beast.
So basically, what you're saying is,
Hopper has a contact who works in the inside of the building that houses the server.
he can lower the firewalls to give access to the server, but he can't target the brain himself without blowing his cover.
I think I'm following. But just so you know, some of the tech jargon doesn't really make sense.
It's 2023, and COVID is still happening. Nothing makes sense.
So you want me to access the server remotely when he lowers the firewall, hack my way in, and erase all of the metadata?
Erase and replace.
If the blog net just goes dark, everyone's just going to start Googling to find amateur advice elsewhere. And I don't give it more than an afternoon till the mommy bloggers, vloggers, stroggers make their way toward less conventional platforms for child rearing, like Reddit.
And you can bet everyone else will find their way to them soon enough.
Right, but if parents want all this advice, who are we to say they can't have it?
That's the thing. We don't want all this advice. None of us, nobody wants all this advice. But at a certain point of not being able to avoid it, we become conditioned to believe we need it. We need it all. And that we're shitty parents if we don't seek it out, read it, or do it.
And post about it.
And post about it. But socials are a different beast, and social media will always follow the lead of changing trends in human behavior.
Oh, shit. You're right.
And that is why we can't just erase. The replace is a video message explaining just that. So, you going to help us out here?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Hell yeah, kid. Now, what?
No.
I've been made. I don't have long. Kid, can you access the system within the firewall with the firewall still up?
I mean, I can't, but they'll detect my IP in a second. I could get the job done, but...
Then do it, kid. Look, we'll make it out of here.
Hopper, no, you can.
Started introducing beats to diets on Monday. 6 angry diarrhea factories. Every one of them is about to take their wrath out on me. I believe in you, kid. And the baby, and the baby Einstein madness. End it. For us all.
Dean, did you?
Check it, Kaitlyn. Check the post.
Parents, step-parents, grandparents, step-grandparents, and caregivers of all capacities. I'm here today to tell you it is the end of an era. No more will we buy foreign vocabulary flashcards for toddlers who cannot even read English. No more will Spotify put the Wiggles at the top of our favorite artist lists. No more. No more. No more.
I'll never forget you, kid. You fought the good fight.